Welcome back to Bluebird Broadcast. I'm your host, creator, and producer of the show, Milena Karpukhina. Today you're in for a mysterious treat and a lesson about the mystical things that might happen were you to pick up a hitchhiker. Written by Nicholas Thurkettle, who's based in Southern California, this is The Stranger in the Storm. You'll be hearing the voices of Bar Silberstein as Philip Chambers and Samantha Proctor as the Stranger. Nicholas Thurkettle is a writer, producer, director, and performer with the sci-fi, fantasy, horror, anthology audio drama podcast Earbud Theater. Their short films have played over 40 festivals around the world, winning awards such as Best Director, People's Choice, Best Short Film, and Best Comedy Short. Very impressive indeed. So you're sure to be in for quite a ride in the storm today. Make sure to follow Bluebird Theater Company on social media platforms to keep up with updates on our audio and visual performances. Thanks for listening. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I was on my way to see you. It was late. A wild night to be driving. I kept fighting to stay awake. You know how the rhythms of the road can wear you down after a while? I couldn't get anything clear on the radio, and my phone signal was spotty. But for a minute, I was able to get through and leave you a message. Hey, it's me. I know you wanted me calling less, and I understand that. I don't blame you for it. I just wanted to tell you, I understand. You've always told me I need to get better at putting things behind me, and, well, I've made up my mind to do that. Wherever you are, I hope you're well. I hope... Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm gonna go. I think I see a hitchhiker. So, this is probably a terrible idea, but leaving them in a storm like this wouldn't be human, so I think I'm going to pick them up. It'll keep me awake. Anyway, I'll talk with you soon. Can I help you?
You already have.
I feel obligated to ask, are you a murderer?
Perish the thought.
Good one. I get the funny hitchhiker. This direction good for you?
Forward is good.
I can do forward. My favorite way to drive. So, what's in the bag? Spare clothes?
I'm a collector. I'm out looking for specimens.
In the middle of a rainy night.
Obsession will make you do strange things.
Good point.
This is a comfortable car. What do I smell?
It's an air freshener. They call it Japanese cherry tree.
That's not the right smell at all.
Never trust the label, huh?
Where are you headed?
Feels like I'm supposed to be the one asking you that.
I'm comfortable with secrets.
Like how you haven't told me your name yet?
You shouldn't give away a name haphazardly. Look what happened to Rumpelstiltskin.
Right. Lost his power when she called him by his true name.
A truth we strangely ignore.
You make pretty good conversation.
It's been a long time since I got to just talk.
Is that right?
Oh, yes. It's been all business for far too long. Not enough time to pursue the pleasures of life.
I can relate to that. Everyone tells me I'm a workaholic.
No, that's not what I think you are.
Oh, yeah? What am I? Not going to answer. Okay. Looks like we're on the outskirts of something. I didn't see a sign.
We passed a lot of signs in the dark.
Wonder what the name of this place is.
I don't think it matters.
Why?
Look at it.
What am I... There's something strange. Can't put my finger on it.
No lights.
Right. No lights. No cars. No people. Like a modern ghost town.
No. A ghost town is a place that was abandoned with memories still in it. This is a dead town.
A dead town? Towns don't die. I mean, I read about this one town. It went bankrupt. Put itself on eBay, whole town. If people left, other people will move in if the price is right.
Not here. A terrible thing happened here.
How do you know?
Whispers.
So this place is the local urban myth?
No. Whispers are what happened to this town.
Look at this. This looks like the town square. I can make out a post office over there. There's a little park. There's a diner. Look, you can still see the counter and the stools through the window.
We should keep driving.
Why? There's nothing here. This place is out of this world.
Philip.
That's my name? I didn't tell you my name.
Drive.
Get out of my car.
If I open this door, we might never get out alive. Philip, drive the car.
I believe you. Okay, I believe you. We're driving. Looks like we're already out. That main square was pretty much all of it. Small town. How many people do you think lived here?
53.
53. And now?
2.
2 people live there? Where?
They keep to themselves. They don't even know it happened yet.
But what happened? You called it whispers.
A sheriff faces down a mob in a town square. They want to hang someone. He wants them to trust the law. Will they right or not? A jealous drunk thinks someone is making a pass at his wife in a bar, throws a punch. Does it stop there or does it become a brawl?
A dangerous situation could go either way. You never know.
When people come together and the tension rises, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, a few people in the crowd will hear words, not from around them, but quietly, in the dark center of their minds.
That's a whisper?
It'll be simple. So simple and fleeting that they'll take it for their own thoughts. Love, heal, run, fight, kill. Only a small number of them hear it, but the ones who do, they obey. It doesn't take many people for a situation to turn to the good or the bad or the very, very bad. If hate wins, it's because it began in whispers.
That's a creepy thought. I've been in some places that felt like they could go like that.
Everyone has. Those are the moments when you're at the mercy of human nature.
Good human nature or bad?
Human nature isn't a fixed quality. It is a battlefield, and every day different sides fight to make it their own.
What are you?
I told you. Right now I'm a collector. I've been other things. A scholar, merchant, a wanderer.
There's that thing in TV shows where if you ask someone if they're a cop, they have to tell you. I don't know if that's true, but I'll give it a try. Are you an angel or a devil?
I'm neither.
You don't act shocked by the question, though. Are you human?
I am curious.
Curious is a state of mind. It isn't a species.
It's what I am. I am curious.
Were you waiting for me? Am I dead or something?
You're alive. I don't think you're so important. You came along and offered me a ride.
You still haven't told me where you're going.
This direction is fine.
So these whisperers, what makes them choose bad for one situation or good for another?
Every whisperer follows their own desires. Most are just a little good or a little bad, some very good and others...
Others? One of them was in that town back there?
Yes. And the whisper they unleash might still be in the air.
I'm going to see my wife. Ex-wife. She felt like she needed to be somewhere else.
You didn't agree.
Well, I love her. You don't want to lose something like that.
People lose keys and coins, they don't lose love.
I'm putting it behind me. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
So you can go forward.
Right.
There's another town ahead.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see the lights. Improvement on the last place, huh?
I try not to prejudge.
I don't know the name of this place. I don't remember seeing it on the map.
You've just been following the road.
Wait. Do you see it?
What?
That glow. That red in the buildings.
I see it.
Like they've been burning, but this storm, how could they burn in the rain?
It's a very perceptive question.
Do you know what's going on?
This town is new to me too.
Should we go?
It's your car.
But what would you do?
You know me. I'm curious.
Maybe if we go forward, maybe we'll intersect another highway or something. Decide if we want to turn off then, right? Is that a plan? Should we?
Forward is good.
But a little slower, maybe? This darkness. The weather.
Naturally.
Do you think I'm right? Is something burning out there?
Maybe that whisperer isn't done.
And you still want to go toward it?
More than ever.
Why?
Because they have to get those whispers from somewhere.
Your bag. You said you're a collector.
Correct.
And now you're collecting whispers?
It's a great time for them. One of the greatest I've lived through. So many people lining up for conflict, so many powerful feelings, and accelerating potential for wildness everywhere you look. Smart time to be in the market.
Is that?
It's a little bottle.
But does it have? Why are you holding it close to me?
Philip, have you not listened? You are not in a group. You are not in a situation where things could go catastrophically wrong in the next few seconds.
And if a little voice suddenly told me to swerve this car into a tree?
What a waste of a good whisper that'd be, to snuff out one small, lonely man on a highway. No, Philip. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm quite grateful to you, in fact.
Why?
For making my night more profitable.
So I won't hear a whisper here. What happens if I reach that town?
I told you, I have no idea. What do you think will happen if you keep going forward?
I don't know. If I drop you off here, will you be alright?
A stranger, alone at night in a storm?
Will you be alright?
It's your car, Philip. I go as far as you want to. I see.
I don't want to get on your bad side.
You believe I have one?
I don't know, but if you're not here for me, if I'm just some guy who gave you a ride, I'd like for it to be over now.
Then it is over.
Are you still heading to that town?
Oh, yes. No stopping me now. I think I'm going to meet someone very special, and they're going to want what I have to offer.
There's no turnoff, is there? No side road? I either go into that town or I turn around?
Map reading is not a specialty of mine, but I'll say this. If you were to go home, you wouldn't do it in reverse, would you?
What does that mean?
It's good advice. You can trust me. I'm a doctor.
A doctor? What kind? Hey! What kind of a doctor? Hello? You still out there? Wouldn't go home in reverse. Wait. Right, because if I turn around, I'll still be going forward. Oh, well, that's so dumb, it's brilliant. What a strange person. No, curious. That's what they said. Curious. Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hey! Realized I left you on that scary note a while back, saying I was picking up a hitchhiker. Well, FYI, I didn't get murdered. Hell of an interesting conversation, though. Don't even believe most of it now, but this weather hasn't let up at all, and I think I'd rather just go home, so you won't be seeing me. We'll talk soon, I'm sure. Sleep tight. Give Denise my love. Drive the car, Philip. Buy a cheeseburger, Philip. Whispers. Whispers. That's why I didn't make it to your place that night. Picking up that woman, it saved your life. I had everything I needed in the trunk. A shovel, some plastic, and a gun. I'd heard you say to put this behind me so many times. And one day that idea just took hold. That's how I'd put things behind me. By killing you. And taking back my daughter. It didn't even seem crazy, just a calm little suggestion playing in my mind, so quiet. That stranger thanked me for making their night more profitable. I didn't realize it until afterward, but when they held that bottle up near me, she took it right out of my head. All the way home, I was so relieved, almost giddy. I wasn't going to do this monstrous thing. But then I remembered where she was going. And what she said.
I think I'm going to meet someone very special, and they're going to want what I have to offer.
That whisper. That horrible whisper. That had been in me. It's out there now, in the marketplace. Is how she might put it. The collector. Selling it to whoever will buy now that she's collected it. It's not going to hurt you, but who is it going to hurt?
Thanks again for listening to The Stranger in the Storm by Nicholas Thurkettle featuring Bar Silberstein and Samantha Proctor. If you enjoyed this Bluebird broadcast audio production, don't forget to rate the channel 5 stars to let us know you're loving our work. And now, a quick word from film review podcast Shenanigans Ensue.
Do you hate the unrealistic expectations the film industry puts on romance?
But do you love rom-coms featuring the unrealistic expectations the film industry puts on romance?
Then Shenanigans Ensue is the podcast for you.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Jane.
And we're two friends with a conditional love for romantic comedies.
And we want to welcome you to our brand new podcast,
Shenanigans Ensue.
Join us every other Wednesday as we explore some of the genre's most loved,
or sometimes least loved,
movies.
We'll give you our unsolicited opinion on every trope,
caper,
and flim-flam the film used and maybe abused.
And of course, the shenanigans!
This has been Milena Karpukhina with Bluebird Theatre Company, and we'll see you next time with another release of Bluebird Broadcast.